o'clock in the night. She refused to come out to address us. She had to call the guards, the police. The guards rounded the place. There were more than 50 guards on ground. They blocked the whole place. We couldn't leave, we couldn't come in, but it was a big success. We stayed there till 9 o'clock in the evening. In fact, at some stage, we divided ourselves into two. Some other group marched into the city center to the GPO, that's the General Post Office. From there to the UN office, and from there to British Embassy. So it was a huge turnout. I think it was a day after on Wednesday. It was on Wednesday. I didn't believe that we had such people in Ireland. The youths were very upset. They were asking questions. We came out, in fact, we coughed a coffin there in front of the embassy there. And the Irish people themselves, they joined us. It was a huge success. I didn't know you didn't see the video.
No, I didn't see Ireland. I didn't see it. And people must make these things to trend.
Huge. All the local news carried us, starting from RTE to Sky News to channels to the small news outreaches in Ireland. They carried us, and the police, the ambassador brought in police upon police. There were more than 50 of them with their vans. But they said to us, listen, we understand your grievances. We've seen everything on the news. We are here to protect you guys, but as well, that it was the embassy that called them. And we said to them, listen, we want the ambassador to come out and address us. And she refused to come out. We stayed there till 9 o'clock. I believe they were all stuck in the embassy there, and they refused to come out. We made a huge success. The Irish people were out. They supported us. They told us they saw what was going on, and they are 100% in support of what we are doing. And unfortunately, Mazi, we are on total lockdown here, level 5. So we're not allowed to go out to protest. Because when we were leaving on Wednesday, we told the guys that we're coming back the next day, and they said that we're not allowed.
Okay.
They said we're not allowed to come back, but that we can come in 15. So this morning, I think about 15 people went back again to the embassy. But on Wednesday, 2 days ago, it was huge, Mazi. It was really huge. I told you, the guards, even the armed police, they came out with dogs. I don't know what the embassy told them. I don't know what they said to them that made them to come out in a mass. But they still said to us, listen, we are here to protect you guys. We're here to look after you guys. We're here to make sure that peace and order is maintained. At the same time, we understand your grievances and you're allowed to express yourself in any way you want to express yourself. So we said we are writing a letter to the ambassador. She needs to leave. She needs to go back to Nigeria.
Exactly.
She cannot come from Nigeria to Ireland and behave the same way people in Nigeria behave.
Yes.
We are writing a petition against her, and we will be asking them to take her back to Nigeria, because that's where she belongs. And on that day, I spoke and I gave a serious warning, and I said to all our politicians that they shouldn't even dare come into Ireland, because we'll be looking for them. We will look for them, and we will get them, and we will take them back to Nigeria. And we gave a stern warning as well to their children that wherever they are, they should go back to Nigeria and help their fathers and mothers to fix Nigeria for us. Otherwise, this island will not contain us and them.
I like that.
We are doing very well. And our youths here, I don't believe, Mazi, our youths here, they are waxing high. They are on Twitter, they are on Facebook, they are on Instagram, Snapchat, they are everywhere. They are, check it on Twitter, Island, NSAS Island. So we are doing very good here, Mazi.
That's wonderful. You've lifted my spirits this afternoon. Thank you very much for that very brilliant update. Thank you very much. Everybody must do something. You want Nigeria to change? Now is listen, power doesn't concede. You need to force Fulani to make the changes that you want. You need to force them. They will never make it. You need to force them. Please, you need to force them. Everybody must do something. And they said Philippines are coming out on Monday. Those in Philippines, they will be coming out on Monday. Very, very important, please. Philippines on Monday. I think there's another protest also in London. I don't know the date. I don't know if it's Monday as well. Another protest in London on Monday. Philippines they are going to come out in Philippines, and try and join them if you're there. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me?
Hello, Mazi.
Yes, please. Give us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Chinyere Obasi. I'm calling from New Jersey, United States.
From New Jersey. What are you people doing in New Jersey to support? What are you doing in New Jersey to support? New Jersey is close to New York. So why can't New Jersey and New York combine together and come out so that the Americans will know what is going on?
Yeah, Mazi, I just joined them, and each time they go into New York, I follow them. The last one was in June. But right now, I'm injured. I'm going for a surgery, but I'm still talking to people. I'm still supporting. Mazi, I want to tell you this. Even if we cannot go out to protest, like somebody like me now, our prayers is following you. No matter what they say to distract you, they will never succeed.
You see?
Tell our people, my brothers and sisters, everybody should stay focused. Mostly those ones in Nigeria. They come up now with is IPOB that masterminds everything. They're just looking for a way to get the Yorubas again. Yorubas, they've known themselves. Now everybody has noticed what is going on in Nigeria. We are not Nigerians. You don't want us, allow us to go. You don't want us to go. We must go, Mazi.
Yes, we are going.
As you're talking, our prayers is following you.
Thank you.
No evil shall befall on you.
See?
Any weapon fashioned against you shall never prosper.
You
go back to them. Like I think it has started falling on them now. Why are they running? Since they are God themselves, why are they running? All of them are on the run. Mazi, you that can talk to everybody, you that can talk to those that I cannot reach, tell them everybody should be focused. But if they don't destroy us, they shouldn't destroy, so that they won't hold on to that.
Yes. We
should continue what we are doing. If they kill one, 10 must follow one. That's what we are believing.
Exactly.
Everybody has seen that. You've been guiding us not to carry any weapon. We are only holding our Biafran flag. We are holding our Biafran flag. The whole world has seen it. Everybody has seen that. If they kill one, 10 to go.
Yes.
Just talk to them. They shouldn't attack them first. They shouldn't attack them first. I even entered into argument with somebody that came to check on me. I said, no. He said, why Nnamdi Kanu run away? I said, Nnamdi Kanu did not run away. And don't ever say that again. Even what she brought to me, I told her to take it away. I don't need it. If you're here to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, let me tell you, they have a court case with him, right? In few days, they deploy people to go and kill him. If they kill him today, Biafra will end today. So he did the wisest thing on earth.
Is the person a Christian? Is the person that came to see you, this person, is it a Christian or Muslim or what?
No, they're the saboteurs in Biafra land. They're the saboteurs. The moment she opened it, Nnamdi Kanu, why did he run away? Showore is in Nigeria. I said, well, Showore is in Nigeria because he zipped his mouth. Showore is in Nigeria. He can never say anything now. They will make away with him. They will make away. I said, Nnamdi Kanu did not run away. They have a court case with him. They went behind, deployed people to go and kill him. Anyway, they killed thousands of people in his house. He was there, but the bullet did not touch him. That one alone should tell them that that is a spirit. Nnamdi Kanu is a spirit. It's not like me and you. There were many in the prison, but God singled him out for them to bail him out. the rest of them are still there. Some of them are still there. Can't you see that it's God speaking, God's chosen one? I put the things away. I said, if you're coming here to see me, you come in. If you're coming here to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, go away. I've not seen him before, but in spirit I've seen him and I've felt him. He did not talk to me. Nobody told me to join this. Me alone and God that is leading me. I went out one day, I called one brother, I said, please, where can I see these IPOB people? The man gave me the number. That was how I joined. It's a spirit. Nnamdi Kanu is not bribing anybody. Nnamdi Kanu cannot bribe me to ask for my freedom. No.
You have spoken so well. I am humbled.
Talk to my brothers, my sisters back home.
Yes.
Everybody should be focused. Whatever they're saying now, they shouldn't listen to them. They're coming again. That's another style they bring it to distract us. They can never succeed, and they have never succeeded.
You see? Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for that. Idiot. That's the zoo for you. You know, gossipers and evil people, they never say anything important. I'm sure that the person that went to see her in the hospital is a Christian. Because he said he's Igbo. He's a Christian. So, where was Jesus when he was born? Jesus, the Lord and Savior, I'm asking you, where was Jesus when Herod wanted to kill Jesus? So why didn't Mary sit down and holding Jesus and saying, this is the Son of God. You cannot do anything. I rebuke you. Why did Mary and Joseph take Jesus Christ to Egypt? Can't God protect Jesus in Judea? It's a simple question now. You know, black. Why they think that's what this revolution is changing the way we reason. This OG black. Let me ask you. There was a Janjaweed that was sent me a message on WhatsApp yesterday, talking rubbish as usual as they do, and said, you ran away. You're a coward. And I said yes. Exactly like Prophet Muhammad and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said, ha, you're funny. I said, no, come, let's debate. So Tinubu traveled away or swam away. He didn't run. Somebody who ran away, according to some idiots, chased a criminal away from the zoo. And I asked them, when they came to kill Prophet Muhammad in Mecca, where did he go to? He went to Medina. And you're a Muslim and you claim you read the Quran. You're a Christian, you claim you read the Bible, but you learn, you see, blacks are you learn nothing from it. Some people like, Igbo people and or Biafrans and Jews are related, Israel. They behave exactly the same way. They know how to gossip and backbite. Hey! And you put jealousy. Why was Joseph sold? Jealousy because the father loved him. He didn't do anything wrong. And they went to Egypt and they multiplied and Moses came. Moses helped a fellow Israelite to kill an Egyptian that was tormenting him. The next time he said, they said, do you want to kill me as you killed that Egyptian? Where did Moses go to? Moses fled. It was when Moses left that God came to him in a burning bush and said, I am that I am. In Africa, I didn't go to school. You read your Bible. In Asoku, Nnamdi can't run away. He ran away. Somebody who ran away. And yet you accuse me of masterminding this brilliant work that our young people are doing. He ran away. And the Okezipas is on the run. He ran away and Hope Uzodinma ran to what's it called again? is it Obinze military barracks? If somebody can do that thing from where they ran to, imagine what they can do when they are home. He ran away. When I was in your court and I called Buhari a madman, you did not see the video. You black monkey, you nincompoop. You didn't see it? When I went to Abakaliki and smashed 8 cordons in one day of army and police, you did not see it. Why didn't the army wait to confront me when I am out with my men on a rally? No, they came to my house when I was having a nap, when there was nobody. Cowards. Fools everywhere in this UG. These black people. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, please, your name and where you are.
Yeah, I'm from Lagos. My name is Udo.
Udo, which part of Lagos are you in?
Udo. I'm in Mushi, precisely Mushi.
Udo, where do you come from?
I'm from Akwa Ibom State, the part of Biafran land.
Are you part of the protest in Lagos?
Yes.
Now hold on 1 second. Nyawod, are you listening? It is not just Igbo people in Lagos. Udo is from Akwa Ibom. Are you Anang or Ibibio?
I'm from Ibibio. What is happening in Nigeria? What I want to use this opportunity and say one or two things.
Go ahead.
My people who are from Akwa Ibom State, some of them might not have idea of what is happening in Nigeria because they are not outside. But once you are outside the state of Akwa Ibom State, you will see the kind of treatment that these people are giving to our people. Whether you are from South or Southeast, they classified us as Igbo people.
No, say that again. Say that again, please. Repeat your last sentence.
The kind of treatment that they are giving to a typical Igbo man is the kind of treatment that they are giving to you, whether you are from South or once you are from Eastern Nigeria, you are known as an Igbo man. So I don't know why our people will not want to wake up and take this opportunity and liberate themselves.
You have spoken very well. What is happening where you are now, Udo? What is happening where you are?
Well, for now, there are a lot because of the intimidation caused by the Nigerian police and some kind of forces. Many young people who were part of this protest are now waiting to take the next line of action.
The next line of action in Lagos is this. I want to let you people understand how revolutions are conducted. If they say you cannot come out during the day, you come out during the night. I said it in the morning. How much does nail cost? Ntuli nail. Go and get nails, and if you block a road, then you put nails on the road. Scatter nails, little nails, scatter them on the road. You puncture their tires. All their Hilux vans will be grounded. Don't you understand? Oh, Chineke me. Anyway, when IPAB joins the revolution, then you will see how it is done. I can't understand that this is you can immobilize them. You see Osho Diapapa Expressway, you can make it unpassable for any zoo, army, or police van or vehicle. I'm telling you the truth. You can stop them. We have Iroko trees in our land. Cut down one near the road. It will fall on the road. They cannot pass. You hold them there and you kill them. And this is our photo. We are indoors. They are outside. How many of them are outside? There are 12 of them. How many of you are in a Kotu? Over 2 million. And 12 idiots outside. They are stopping you from protesting. My goodness me. Let's take this call. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you. Please, your name and where you are.
Thank you, sir. It's Chimera calling you from South Africa, sir.
Please go ahead. We are listening.
Thank you, Onyendu. Onyendu, I just have two suggestions to make. Number one, you mentioned about ANC protesting for 40 years.
Yes.
Now, during the COVID, that is during the lockdown here in South Africa, especially the part where we live, myself particularly, I'm not here to boast, sir. You can ask our national coordinators here. We know how much we take care of our Nigerian brothers here. Now, what I'm suggesting now, those people selling giza or selling, I'm not undermining anybody. The world should listen and listen very good. The North are using what they call alamajiris. Without no insult, sir, we have a lot of alamajiris praying for the country to be good. They left Nigeria for reason, to better their life. But they entered abroad and become worse than they are in Nigeria because the condition is not favorable. During the lockdown, you can ask my coordinator here, we contributed the money to our meeting, paying people's bill. Myself, I pay people's rent. What I'm asking all over the world in Nigeria, so it doesn't matter where you are. You have been in abroad for 15, 20 years, you have not gone home. Ask yourself why. You have been in abroad for 15, 20 years. Ordinary rent you cannot pay it. We are all suffering for it. I'm not excluding myself. We all have our problems. Now, if ANC are protesting for 40 years in the embassies, instead of you to sitting down work at 20 rand, 40 rand, only 60 euro after 20 years in a country, then why don't you now volunteer yourself? Contact us, we coordinator here, we can see big man all over the world, our Nigeria big men. Organize those our own janja weed, our own what they call it in the north, our own miscreant. They're staying abroad. Next sponsor them, feed them because they're not doing anything here. Because the aim of this thing is to get everybody better. Now, 15, 20 years in abroad, you cannot afford it. Isn't this opportunity you can sacrifice something? Join the IPOB, no. Take oath, you don't want to take oath. You don't like Nnamdi Kanu. Now, everybody is awake. Where are you still waiting for? You're sitting abroad. Some of when the APC, there is xenophobia here, APC come out, most people travel home, not because they are affected. It's an opportunity for them to go because everything is messed up, sir. I'm telling you the gospel truth. In the US, they have people like that. In China, they have people like that. South Africa will have many of them. Why don't these people wake up now? I'm talking to them. Let them organize them. Contact our national coordinator. I want you to give all the onions in this case now. Tell our big men, I know you're having meeting with them. Let them start sponsoring them. These people should go to the embassy and see because they're not doing anything. Then these are the feds they'll be seeing every day. Because if everybody sits at home, it doesn't concern me. Those who are bringing money out cannot go and see. Those who are working can't go to embassy. But if we are in Anyoka, so for 20 years, in Anyoka, rent you cannot pay, then volunteer yourself, let's take care of your bill. Go to embassy and start singing Monday to Friday. Then we know you are doing something, we can be paying you for that. Then we know. Another thing I want to say, sir, when is our media going to join this revolution? When are they going to join? Because they have been lying for us for many years. They have not entered. Why would you tell us that Buhari is having a meeting with the former president? Which one are you talking? You that I recorded the video and given to. Those former president you are talking to, did they record the video and give to you? Those people that went to meet whoever you say is Buhari now, have they recorded the video during their presidency? Jonathan, let me to Babangida.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Record the video and give to you.
That is true.
So, now, yeah, if they have never recorded and give to you, and this one is recorded and give to you, and you could not, why are the media joining us now? Because more than lie, the elite, those criminals are still having reason to lie more. But if the media join this revolution, don't do anything. Don't say Buhari say. Whatever Buhari say, Buhari say. If Buhari did not say anything to you, don't say it to us. God bless you.
You have spoken very well. Thank you very, very much. That is true, you know. Throughout the presidency of all these people, did they do any recorded broadcast? I believe that the answer is no. You know how horrible NTA is, and we still listen and hear them. And this one is just record. It's not even there is nobody there. It's just Aisha's man. There's nobody. You know, you zoo people, they don't have any president. There is no president in the damnable zoological republic, a place of damnation. Of damnation. We have come to the end of our program this afternoon, but I have an announcement to make. Brazil is coming out tomorrow. If you're listening from Brazil, tell other people they are coming out tomorrow. Berlin is also tomorrow. Philippines is on Monday. Everybody must do something. What have you done to support this revolution? What have you done? These are the questions you need to be asking yourselves. And we need to organize people in places, in small towns, in neighborhoods, to stop the advance of these murderers and killers. Only 12 people outside. From a window, you can block them off. From a window, you can prepare Molotov cocktail and ambush them. It's called guerrilla for a reason. Guerrilla warfare is there for a reason. Deploy it and use it, but above all, no vandalism and no stealing. But if you come across a corrupt politician, take them down and their investments. Thank you very much for listening this afternoon. We are reconvening this evening as always. From me, from here, good afternoon.
Good morning, wonderful people, great dear friends, wherever you are on the face of this very planet, we once again welcome you to a slightly unusual but an extraordinarily important broadcast this very morning or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are on the face of this very planet. We are live and we are direct, and the time now is 6 minutes past 9 a.m. in the land of Biafra. As I welcome you, I will encourage you to welcome those who are around you. This morning, we shall endeavor to make it as interactive as possible, because we will be following your comments and your contributions via my Facebook page, where we are live at the moment. We are also live across all our FM stations in Biafra land. We are on Radio Biafra app. You can get us via tuning. We are also on Garden Radio. We are on Simple Radio. If you wish to listen, just Google it. Download any app and you should be able to follow us. As you all know, I do not do morning programs, but we've had to do one this very day. I will encourage you, whatever you're doing, to spare some few hours this morning to listen to this very critical broadcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. It is not a very happy day, I must tell you, today. But we must observe all our protocol, and I must introduce myself in case the world is wondering who is behind the microphone this very morning, or afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are. My name is Nnandi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. I am the director of Radio Biafra. I am the director of Biafra Television, and by the very special grace of the God Almighty in heaven, as I am today, so shall I remain forever a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra, that I welcome this very morning from here to participate and to partake in this very wonderful gospel and exposition, because we are under oath to speak the truth always, regardless of the consequences. The truth must be spoken. That is why we are assembled. That is why we are gathered, wherever we are. Having abandoned all that we are doing, if you go into Abuja now, Abuja is a ghost town. People are listening to this very gospel. It is a gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, the gospel that will lead us from darkness into the light, a gospel that will usher in freedom, because we are under direct supervision of heaven itself. Every utterance, every proclamation, every assertion, every prediction, every policy, every prophecy that we make here must come to pass. Must come to pass. Once I open my mouth and I utter it, it is only a matter of time, and you will see it happen. We don't lie. I do not lie. I have no need, no reason to. Everything I tell you is gospel, as Elohim directed me to preach. We must pray, because we need prayer today more than ever. We need prayer. There are some things we can do ourselves because we are mortals, yes. But we need prayers today more than ever. And the prayer I'm going to pray this morning is to ask God Almighty in heaven for something that we don't usually ask for. I'm going to ask God this very day to give black people
Greetings to the world, regardless of your time zone. We thank you all for joining us today. Being October 23, 2020, we are before our Maker, thanking Him for His mercies, for all that He's been doing for us, for our leader Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu, and all those, our brothers from Odudua, Middle Belt, and the world, hearing our cry, helping us, and fighting together. Because we, understanding our position, makes it easier for us to come out through our slavery. These people have been deceiving us, and today they are fighting us in our own land. And they told you they are coming, and they are here, fighting and killing innocent people. We continue to pray that you guide and deliver us from this mess. All this we ask in your name. Ise. As previously said, today is October 23, 2020, and this is live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. It's coming to you through Radio Biafra London, directed by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My name is Mazi Alozie. We will not be much with the analysis today because we have to open the line as well for the update for people to call in, because our leader just finished his speech, and we'll make the best of whatever is left of the time. Meanwhile, before I proceed, I remind all of you that there will be demonstration in Atlanta, New York, Houston, California, with their respective dates. And the purpose is for Biafrans and Nigerians as well come out to let the world know the mess that has been taking place. It is not what you keep quiet about. You see that the killings were premeditated. They already planned it. What was called for was end the SARS, end the killings. And they are bringing the soldiers and the police to do the killings. And we keep asking you, who are these people? Now it is clear that they are the Fulanis. They even attack their commanders that are from the south. And they are telling you one Nigeria. Focus should not be lost. May the attention of the world be brought to the south, where these Fulanis are fighting the indigents. And let not NDSAS be overshadowing the actual issue. The actual issue is the activities of Boko Haram in the south, Oduduwa land and Biafra land and Middle Belt. We've been talking about ending of the SARS and ending the zoo, Nigeria. And they are still killing. They are still attacking innocent civilians, people that have no guns, but I think the coverage is losing that focus, and we should pick it up. In Iguacha, Obibo, Umukrushi, the Fulanis are actually attacking markets in Aba and Iguacha, and in Lagos they are looting stores. And not only that, the soldiers are giving them coverage. The Fulani soldiers in Aba and Iguacha are letting these Fulanis attack indigents and then retreat to the barracks. And I would like the international community to pay attention to this crime going on. At night they come and kill innocent people sleeping. And they're the ones roaming around killing their hosts. And what if the table is turned against them? Then they will shout foul. I hope the international community will take this into factor. They will factor this into their recordings, because it's good for them to know the source of the problem. These Fulanis have been exercising massacre, genocide in Biafra land. And for many days since this uprising, they have never mentioned the Boko Haram. And since I started saying, you see, the Boko Haram saga has slowed down. Today they are saying, oh, they are making progress with Boko Haram. This is the situation. And we will continue to talk about it. Our leader has also warned all those elements that are being used, especially those that are mounting roadblocks, collecting money. It is sorry state of affair, very disgraceful for you to turn around and do what you've been crying that the soldiers and the policemen are doing to you. They have learned you a trade. You have not learned a trade to defend yourself. The trade you've learned is the trade of banditry, and there will be no room for you. There will be no room for you. When we say cleanliness, we are going to be clean. Our people's lives and properties must be protected. Dignity must prevail. Dignity and integrity. We are going to sanitize our minds from the indoctrination of zoo policy in our brain. It must be unindoctrinated. Whichever way it is, de-radicalize. Whatever it is that you have in your brain, you are going to relearn our way of perceiving things. You learn, you unlearn. You learn to be a thief, you unlearn to be a thief. You hate and you lie. You hate and you lie. Your hatred will lead you nowhere. Some people were talking rubbish about reading what our leader said and all that stuff, and it turned out when you put yourself in a very awkward position, when you take bribe, they will come to demand their money, or you give them something, and it is happening. Sometimes some people are speaking, not they are actually correcting what they say. They're simply afraid. They are simply afraid. If you look at the attack on Biafrans, we don't attack churches, we don't attack mosques, except those that are using those facilities to commit crime. And we, excuse me, we have respected people and their beliefs, and we will continue. Let me open the line so that OK will update us on what is happening. Okay, good morning. Go ahead.
Your phone, please. As about all of you, look your phone, please.
Yeah, your line went off. Yeah. What did you are you ready? Okay, let me give you. Let me tell you this. Before you come on the air, tell those people to learn how to mute their phones. They have done it. They have done it for some days now. They must learn to mute their phones when they are not speaking. Okay. Go ahead. Wait till he comes. He calls back. I will open the radio line once they come on the air to update. So what I was saying is, people should not raise religious issues that doesn't exist. They have been killing people. They have been killing us. They have been burning churches in Kanu, but we have not retaliated. Attention I'm paying is that which is happening in Iguacha and Aba and Abakaliki. Dave Omahi, you are not getting it right. The soldiers you are assembling are committing atrocities against innocent citizens. You are responsible for that. You will account for that. You cannot intimidate the people. Stop them from exercising their right. You are going to be held accountable. All those people you are gathering, they have no business in intruding in the rights of people, fighting for their well-being. It is good for you to deny, like the envoy. I think I'll let you hear it, because time will come when you will be asked to answer for your crimes. You are giving orders, and you cannot say you did not give the orders. You did, and you are doing it. Listen to this denial when the people start asking you questions about the crimes you are committing.
Straight to the point, you knew there was a curfew that was declared at about 10:30, 11 in the morning, and the curfew was meant.
Mute your phone. Yes, I'm hearing you. Just mute your phone, please. Mute your phone, please. All of you should remain on mute, please. Please. I will tell you, I don't know how many people are here now. I think Lagos is here. I want to try to see you. I'm going to do it. How many people are present here? Oh, God. Mute your phone, please. Somebody is not on mute. Lagos. Fidelis, mute your phone or you go out, please. Fidelis, mute your phone, you're mute. Anybody has got to move, I put him off. You are communicating to the whole world. I'm not sure who is complaining. All of them are complaining. You people are in social media. You should know what to do. If you don't know what to do, I put you off, please. I'm going to be serious.
Okay, good. We are waiting for the update.
Yeah, Mazi is getting me from WhatsApp Poland. This is Mazi, okay, for you to see once again. And I heard from home, I can see the mention on the province of Biafra. A lot of our media are here. I think I'll go to Lagos. Mazi, can you hear me? Let's start with you. Lagos. Please tell us. Go on. Tell us the platform is yours. Go on, please. One of that remember.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. your phone. Hello, sir. Am I coming loud, sir? Mute your phone, please. Follow the instruction. Mute your phone. You're on air. Mute your phone, please. Today is go on. Okay, sir. So far, I remain Mazi Nnamdi from the Lagos State coordinator. So far, this morning, received report that protests have been going on in Alaba Aziz. And Ikorodu area, protests are, when people gather to do protests this morning, I got the information that the zoo military, they were there speaking to the people. They were told they were calm, talking to them in order for them not to continue with the protest and the rest, which I've already sent somebody there to at least give me the update that of what is going on there. So, and in Alagbado, Aziz, that is where we have little issues. They said some woodlands come outside and they were breaking some of our people's shops, and the Fulanis, they were fighting with them since yesterday and today. Due to that, and all those, there were little violence over there. So in every other places, it's just still calm for now, while our men are gathering momentum, because from now, by tomorrow, this weekend, tomorrow and next tomorrow Sunday, there will be a mass protest in Lagos once again. So that is what is on ground now, for now. Okay, thank you. You know, let me go along. Which are you there from Nnamdi? Are you there? Yes, sir. Good afternoon. What is happening there? You are on the radio there, sir. One others remain muted, please. Okay. My name is Uche from Olu. So for today, Olu is peaceful. There is no problem today, as I'm speaking now. But yesterday, there was a peaceful protest going on in Olu yesterday. Nothing happened. Everything was just going on smoothly until Nigerian police came out and started shooting sporadically on the protest. Then on the process, everybody just scattered all over, and the protest was just stopped. After some time, after they finished shooting, and one person was injured on the process. The one guy was shot in the right leg. So when they got to the hospital, after some time, the people, the protesters just recruit themselves again and came back and started attacking those police people, and those police people ran away. Then because of that incident, they burnt the local government, and they also made people, some hoodlums also went to the road safety commission at Eziachi. They destroyed those properties there, and in this another police station in Nkwere also, they destroyed many properties there, but they were not burnt. Only the local government at Olu was burnt down yesterday. So that was the situation in Olu as of yesterday. If not the police people that came out and started shooting on the innocent protesters, there wouldn't have been such things occur in Olu. But because of the shooting yesterday, that was the only thing that made the people angry, the innocent protesters angry yesterday, to start destroying the properties. That was something that happened in Olu yesterday. But as of today, as I'm speaking to you now, the Olu is calm, everything is calm, there's no problem.
Okay, if I may ask you one thing, my brother, why Olo is not doing anything today? And is that do we have any casualties in Olo? Because we are having threats here and there, voice messages going around that army are threatening to kill everybody from who will be to Maka to Olo. Anybody they see at night, they will shot him. We are putting the whole world at alert. Do we have any casualties within these areas?
Yeah, in Olu yesterday, there was a casualty in Olu. When I caught somebody yesterday, in my presence yesterday, they shot one person. They shot one guy yesterday on his right lap yesterday. Then later, towards the midnight, people from Owerri, they came yesterday evening. So they came to Olu late evening yesterday, and they shot. When they were shooting, strange bullets meet some people. When I called the time I called yesterday, I was told that 3 people sustained bullet injury yesterday. So, but I'm still yet to confirm to know those people.
Yeah, Mazi, before finally I go to Asaba or Edo State, I want to ask you, Olo is made up of 12 local government, Olo is too big. What are the locations where the people were shot? What locations in Olo? Is it in Omaka? Is it in Amanat? Is it in Owerebiri? Is it in Omona? Where in Olo precisely? Is it in Idat or where Olo is too big?
No, in Olo town precisely.
Okay, thank you.
In this UBA roundabout in Olo.
Okay, I got that. Let's make it briefly. Thank you, my brother. Now we go to those states. Mazi Tobias, can you hear us very well? We are on to Radio Biafra. Please unmute your phone. Tell us what is happening in Edo State. Mazi Tobias, please, the mic is over to you. Tobias, go on. Mazi Tobias, please go on. The noise is too much for your side.
Yeah, good afternoon. Am I coming out loud and clear?
You are loud and clear. You're on to Radio Biafra worldwide. Go on, please.
Thank you very much. I will be giving you reports on what, or rather what transpired in those states few days away, and then right away what is happening right now. What happened is this. Before now, the youth have been coming out peacefully. They have been protesting peacefully, coming out with all good manners. They have never attacked anyone, not until the Nigerian government tried to instigate some talks against them at around the Benin City. If you are very conversant with Benin City, you know where they call Ring Road. Ring Road is a very popular place. So there's a community there that's very close to there, which is called Okwe Quarters. So those talks came out from there.
Can you please start afresh? We couldn't hear Gabi. Start afresh and come down and report very well. Please stay on play, please.
Thank you very much. Am I coming out loud now?
You are loud and clear now. Please stay like that. It's okay now.
What I am saying is this. I said in Benin City, there's a popular place that is called Ring Road. That is where majority of the youth have been coming to protest over time, because that place is the center point of Benin City. So the protest has been peaceful, not until some thugs from Okwe Quarters came to attack the peaceful protesters. At that point, somebody was shot, and during the process of where there were people were running, some got injured. That was where they instigated violence. So subsequently, when the youth now comes outside to protest, they normally come outside with all manner of maybe stick and some other things to protect themselves in case the thugs comes back. But during the process of this protest, being that the Nigeria police...
Mute your phone, please. Tobias, go on.
the Nigeria police, being who they are, that once they see peaceful protesters, they always open fire at them. So they keep shooting, and being that the youth could no longer bear it based on they were angry, considering the fact that their demands were not met, considering the fact that many people have been killed as a result of this SARS issue. So they had no choice than to march down to this popular station in Ring Road that is called Oba Market Police Station. The market is opposite Oba Market. So they ran there and they overpowered the Nigeria police and they have to put that place on fire. The station was burned down. From there, they marched to Ogbeku Police Station also. They went to put fire on that place, free those people who were in cell, those who were arrested, both illegally. They ensured that those people were free. Then they also marched down to Oko Benin Prison, which is within Benin City. It's a stone throw from House of Assembly in Benin City to that place. It's not too far. So they marched there. They ensured that the prisoners were set free. And again, while those prisoners were running, some persons were asking them, and it will amaze you that some of them were arrested for not committing any crime. We could see some of them were shouting that they were arrested while they were doing their farm because they accused them. Someone who has spent 4 years in prison without no court case, they have not taken the person to court. They just arrested them and put them in prison without legal proceedings. And right now, presently, today being the 23rd of October 2020, I had an information what is happening in Ekpoma, Uromi, precisely in Edo State, how the Fulani bandits were trying to attack some persons in that community, but lo and behold, the youth, alongside with some sensible Nigerian army who supposed to be Southerner, help them to overpower the Fulani bandits, because it seems that some of the Nigerian army are now coming to their senses that the Fulani soldiers are against the Southerners. So they overpowered them, and the Edo State governor has declared coffee in Edo State. So as a result of that, so everybody is kind of observing how they go out. That is the situation in Benin City today.
Okay, thank you. I just want to come in here. You mentioned the ring road, because I grew up in Benin. I know ring road, linking Saboba Road, Ababa Mission Road, and Sapele Road, Airport Road. And the way you're talking about is within Aziz of Upper Market. That is Stadium Road. And who are hiring this tower, if I may ask? And what happened between Urubi to New Lagos Road up to Obewo? What happened? Why are they not protesting and blocking this major road? And we have a lot of stations there.
They are. Like 3 days ago, when I have to trek down to Uniben because I could not get a vehicle, I have to trek down to Uniben. The Uniben, if you get to, there's a flyover there. The place was meant to be a free. Then we have to erect a podium there. So that was where they organized themselves. So there was no going out or going in. You cannot go to Lagos. You cannot come from Lagos. That place was totally shut down. There was heavily a group of people who were gathered there to in fact, when I got to that place, I noticed that even children from that environment was also there, and they were shouting that they need a better country. This is not the kind of country they hope for. And if you check IPOB Community Radio, that information was posted there. That place was totally shut down. You cannot move from there's a popular Uselu market. From Uselu market to that place, I have to trek it. How many hours before I got to Uniben? No place was shut down. Instead that you are protesting or you are inside the house. That was what happened. Then when you're talking about airport road, the youth from that airport road has been protesting, but their meeting point has always been at Ring Road. Then when you're talking about this popular place in Benin City, the Upper has been a no-go area. The people whenever they are protesting, they always march down to Ring Road because in Ring Road we have in Ring Road we have House of Assembly there.
Oba, yeah, I know that. I know Oba.
So now, the reason why they are always coming to that Ring Road is because it's the center point, is the melting pot of initiative. So every protest always ends in that
Ring Road. Yeah, I know that. I thank you for this report. You have done well better. We should know that winning Daika market, which is S&T, we have army here, and we know they can throw them out better. Around the could go to Upper Sapoba, Eka, Morege. I think that place is another point of, and the supply will need to be plugged, leading to a worry and not where what people should do the needful. Now, we thank you for this report. I have to go over to our media in Abana to know what is really happening in Abana before I go to worry. Please keep them muted. Yeah, come on. So, finish up. Okay. Yeah, please go on. Now, just mute your phone.
That Upper Sakomba has been very tough. The youth there has been very bravery. Over and over, they have been protesting. They have marched. They also marched down to Benin Prison.
Yeah. Okay. I told them. I trust Upper Boys. I know them. I know Upper Boys. I know Jesus. I know all of them. I taught them. It's my area. So we love them. Thank you, my brother, for this report. Let us go to Abana to see what is happening in Abana. Say, wait, please. Our media chair from Abana, who update is yours. Please tell us what is happening before we go to Ure.
Mazi Foreign, I greet you. Mazi Alozi, I greet you. Lovers of freedom all over the world, I greet you all. It is exactly to 4 here, the Biafran land, and Aba is very, very, Aba is in a very big crisis right now. But before I start giving my account, I really want to point out something. The world must know this, that Nigerian governments are full of deceits. That is why the protest must go on, and we will keep protesting. They told the world that they have disbanded SARS and they are no longer working. But I must tell you here that before my very eyes today, men of SARS have killed 3 different boys today. And they are still on rampage in all the cities of Aba right now. Men of SARS have been destroying lives in Aba and properties, killing our young boys everywhere. A boy was killed at Oboya. Another boy was killed at Forest Road. Then I think another one at Meverton. These killings were done by men of SARS. So Nigerian government are deceiving the world that they have bounded SARS, but they are very much active in Aba. I must tell you that the war in Aba right now is also within the military. Yesterday evening, a Fulani military killed an Igbo man, still on the same uniform. This thing happened at Ariara Junction. The military guy who is in charge of that unit in Ariara Junction is an Igbo guy.
The commander,
yes. Yeah. He's an Igbo guy. And the truth have remained that he have been trying to make sure he bring peace towards that axis. Not by killing people, but by trying to, address the protesters. And his Fulani colleagues are not happy with that. So that is to say that the military in Aba were given instructions to kill. So because that man did not allow them to do that, the Fulani guy decided to shoot him. And that was the end of him.
Mazi, let me come in here. We are told, we saw the video, he shot the Biafran guy from the back. He shot the commander from the back. Is that true or false?
It's true.
Okay, thank you.
True.
Thank you.
Very
thank
true.
you. Okay.
And the whole thing is even getting our men more angry. So now they are beginning to do more of the fighting again. Aba is now very hot again. And I am assuring you that this fight will not end not soon. This fight we must fight this fight until the end of Nigerian government. Aba come out completely. As I speak to you now, every road in Aba is completely sealed. There is no vehicle coming into Aba. There is no vehicle going out of Aba. There is no markets open, even the streets. Then early this morning, the military guys were going into the streets, shooting sporadically, and I know their target is to make sure that they keep people at their houses so that boys will not come out. But I trust Aba boys, even with the shooting, they still troop out in their numbers, and they are still on the streets, burning tires, blocking the whole places, and they're making sure that nobody will come into Aba or go out. And very very soon, we are going to reinforce to make sure that other parts of Aga State, which is the north, that is on the side, Bende, Arochukwu, where Okezie is believed to be hiding. Very soon we are going to move in there and we will make sure we smoke him out. So Aba is formidable and we are pushing very, very hard. And thank you. To God be the glory. On Monday, we will have a different story to tell here in Aba. On Monday.
We pray, my brother. Thank you. Please let me go to Asabana before I go to Wada and the Watcher. Please, mute your phone, please. Let me go to Asaba. Media head Asaba. Good day from here. What's up, Poland? Jeje, can you hear me? Mazi, Jeje, could you unmute your phone, please?
Hello, Mazi.
You are on to Radio Biafra. Go on and make it very, very brief. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon, great listeners. Reporting live from Delta State this afternoon. But the reports coming in from Uganda, the police are on the street. But there was an incursion by the military. But so far, there is no casualty except for
please, their voice is reconnecting. Jeje, could you stay one place, please? Stay one place, my brother. You're on to Radio Biafra. Yeah, you're talking to the whole world, my brother. Stay one place, please, okay? Go on, we're hearing loud and clear.
Okay, so the brutalization by the military people right now in Uganda as we speak, especially the two women were brutalized and a man, and they came in, with direction from the local government chairman of Ugeli North. He's the one that actually brought in the military men to quell the peaceful protesters that are going on their own. They never did anything that would have brought that, but because he's trying to, protect his government or protect his interests in that local government, he did that. But so far, there's no casualty. And coming down to Sokwa East and West, the protests have been peaceful there. We have not had any record of casualties, but movement of security personnel, but they have been able to be contained by the youth. Yes, then coming down to Asaba right here, as we speak, we will have very, very, very heavy military presence in usually the major streets as we speak now, molesting people, searching them. That's everyone that passes there. It's either they lay you down or but sack people, molest people, as we are talking about. And of course, there is also a development, the local government chairman in Asaba right here mobilized some boys. Yesterday, they have been disrupting protests, which generated a lot of heat. One person has been killed as we talk, because he brought in some thoughts to interrupt protest. So one of them, and then our people are able to contain the presence of the military so far, no casualties, but except for yesterday night. Yesterday night, we had two people that had bullets, and they are taking treatment as we speak, but no casualty.
Yeah, media neighbors are Maba International. Okay. What's going on there?
Okay.
Good evening from what's up on the I'm hearing you.
Okay, hold on. I have been listening to what they have been saying. I wanted to have a
okay, sir.
Hold on first. I wanted to have a clear view of what is trending. The whole thing is that they are not going to sit down and let the military stop them. They must go out and protest, because if they intimidate them, when we talked about intimidation, that is what is happening. When they intimidate you, they put fear in you, and then you stop. And when you stop, all that you have done, you are going to lose. And this is what they are out to do, and we warned you. Our leader warned all of you, all those youths, that it is a long ride, and this is what's involved in it. They are not supposed to shoot at anybody, and these old politicians are back at their games again. And if you know you don't have the will, why go back now and say you are not coming out? And not that you have properly say you're not coming out. You regroup, you come out and do it repeatedly. The soldiers will get tired and they will join you. They will join you. These soldiers will join you. There is two group of soldiers, those controlled by the Fulanis, and they are doing the same thing, and time will tell and we will know who they are. But as of now, the protest continues. It is civil disobedience. It is revolution. That's what it takes. Our leader warned you clearly, all of you, that anytime you are intimidated, never will you fall for that. You protest. Are they telling you not to tell the world what is happening? Are they telling you that they don't want the world to hear what is happening? Before you bring them on the air, keep them, let me play this clip. Maybe they will understand. I'm going to cut you off and play this clip so that they will understand what is going on. It is
right, so at the first time, which was straight to the point, you knew. There was a curfew that was declared at about 10:30, 11 in the morning, and the curfew was meant to start at 4 o'clock, right? So at the first time, which was there's meant to be total lockdown, and people are meant to disperse and be at home from 4 o'clock. That was the instruction that was broadcast. So at about 6 o'clock or thereabout, several appeals. When we realized that the protestants at the toll plaza were still there, there were several appeals, from civil society, some of the parents, that we should extend the curfew time because some of them are insisting that, well, they want to go home now, or they don't want to go, but that we should just extend the curfew time. And so we graciously, communicated thereafter that, the curfew will be extended till 9 p.m. before we get the security operatives out. So those were the communications that were out, and those were the communications that we passed on to a whole lot of the security operatives. But I think at about 7 o'clock or thereabout, there was a small unit of the military that now went there, and we heard that gunshots were fired. Initially we couldn't even believe it, because we thought, no, people were not meant to be there, as in security operatives are not meant to be there till around 10, 11, so why would anybody be there now?
Well, the army said it wasn't there. Was the army there or not?
I think the footage shows that they were military. I think the footage shows that. I wasn't there myself, but I think the footage, some of the things people got on camera showed that they were
Why is the army denying it then?
They don't report to me, and I wouldn't know why. The instructions were that they shouldn't be there until around 10 p.m. Right, so I think there must have been some miscommunication somewhere in their own formation, because what we hear is the unit that went there, their location is less than 10 minutes from where the incident occurred. It was actually just straight down the same road. 5 minutes from their barracks, they actually could get there. So I don't know who gave those instructions. I don't know how they missed the information that was passed on.
But just to be clear, you're not saying that people should have been opened fire on because they disobeyed the curfew, are you?
Absolutely not. There are no instructions to that effect. They couldn't have been given. I'm not party to that. I would never instruct people to open firearms on protestants whatsoever.
How long can you maintain this curfew? At the moment it's set for 24 hours, isn't it?
Well, no, as at first, the whole city it's really up, and there's a lot of destruction this morning. There's a whole lot of, so I don't know for how long, but we will be reviewing on a daily basis.
There's a lot of disruption, you say. How would you describe the current situation?
Yeah, it's very tense. It's very disturbing. It's extremely very tense. It's a very, very unfortunate situation we found ourselves. We made every effort, and the reportage was clear over the last 4-5 days, to get the Protestants to join the panel of inquiry, to get the Protestants to form some conversations on the table where we all agree that the points that they've made are very clear. All of us are in support of it, but we needed to move the process of now ticking the box. We needed to move it forward. So those were some of the efforts that we have consistently made. I've been appealing, to them that there's a whole lot of livelihood of people that have been disrupted. People could not access their businesses. We're just coming out of a pandemic. Businesses, daily wage earners, there's no way they could get to work. Yes, you have all of the rights, and we've accepted, and we're with you on this, but please, let's draw some timelines, and let's give peace a chance so that we'll give government some time to be able to implement one. I think it was just only one item that was on their ask.
Now, do you see how they lie? Do you see how they twist issues? The soldiers are to impose curfew, but not to shoot at people. But here they are shooting at you. And these are the same people that you started demonstrating against, because they are shooting at you at will. And tell me, what is the difference? Them shooting at you, sitting at home, and now shooting at you for coming to protest, and then you are going back to sit at home because they are shooting at you. Go ahead and finish the disobedience. They will not be given the chance. These are politicians. They are telling you they are making inquiry. These are the same inquiries after all the killings. They keep setting up inquiries upon inquiries upon inquiries, and nothing is done. They are clamping down on you, and you are losing it. Our leader warned you. Our leader clearly warned you. They are using these soldiers to intimidate you, and these are their soldiers. These are the ones they will use to intimidate you, and this is their plan. Our leader warned all of you. Anytime he tells you something, you don't listen, but at last you start saying, had you known, you would have believed. Now you are going back to your old self. They brought in soldiers and the people stayed home. Stay home, you will be in the worship of your life very soon. They are telling you that this is their plan, for you to come and sit down and talk. What are you talking about? Who is your president? He's been dead. And they are using clones to rule over you. Our leader laments the brain of a black man, the brain of black people, especially the zoo, and this is why they are called the zoo. Victory is at your hand. You have it right there, and you are at the point of winning, and you have people saying, oh, they are shooting at you. When SARS kills you, do you complain? Yes. And now you are letting the world know what they are doing. Now, why are you going back to sit at home because the soldiers are shooting at you? How many will die? That is the sacrifice you make. That is what it takes to carry out revolution. Determination and the will to do it. Be free once and for all. Let me get okay to continue with the coverage. Our people are just unbelievable. You have thugs they send. The thugs blend with you. And then they say you are destroying things. Whereas their thugs are the ones destroying things. Okay, we are back to you. So go ahead and get the coverage going. And in Umuahia, we are not hearing anything from Umuahia. We are not hearing anything from Umuahia. Okay, it's not ready. Let's wait until he is ready. In the meantime, we have about 15 minutes to go. Let me open the phone lines and see what we can get from there. Okay, go ahead.
Once again. Yeah, our media from Alaba International Axis. Can you hear us? Yeah,
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, give us your report now. Enugu media, mute your phone, please. Mazi Henry. Let us go on, please.
Yeah, the update I have now is that the angry youth who are protesting in Ajambadi bus stop, they are closely waiting for the police because the armored cars are there. They said they are not going to relent. The armored car which the police used to attack them, they will destroy it tonight. And again, the place they broke, the people have been going in, taking blood for them. The government hid for a very long time. So the government hid it.
Good morning, wonderful people, great dear friends, wherever you are. We welcome you this early morning, mid-afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are, and depending on where you are listening to us from, we have come to you this very Friday morning that we may continue the propagation of this very gospel, but through a slightly different dimension, but hopefully also with the same outcome. We have come this morning not just to preach, but to have a discussion, to field your questions, to answer and address any queries that you may have, to put some of your minds at rest regarding how we are going to restore Biafra this very year, and what we all need to do individually and collectively to ensure that that happens. My name is Nnandi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. I am the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television. And by the grace of Almighty Creator in heaven, a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra, I welcome you and I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I know morning broadcast is slightly unorthodox for our people, but we have decided to do so this very day in order to address some of the issues that you may have. And as I welcome you, I will encourage you to welcome all those who are around you. All our FM in Biafra land is on full tilt. They are working very well. You can listen to us via satellite as well. You can listen to us via Garden Radio app. You can listen to us via Radio Biafra app. You can listen to us via Sweet Radio application as well, and also Simple Radio. Or you may choose to listen via my Facebook page at Mazi Nnamdi with 300 likes and about 450,000 followers. I welcome you this very morning, and as I said, it is more or less an interactive session. I will not do much preaching this morning. Any preaching or teaching that I will do will have to emanate from the questions you are asking or about to ask. I will give you the number to call once again, and please note it down, and when somebody is speaking, do not try to interrupt them by calling at the same time. I will very seriously ask you not to do that. Once again, we welcome you. Once again, we ask you to please be part and parcel of what we are doing this morning. And without further ado, without going any further, I will, of course, refer and hand over all that we are doing to the Most High, to put it out there. We are going to pray very briefly, and after that, then the lines will be open, and I will begin to take your calls, and I will begin to answer your questions. It doesn't matter what it is. Here we are open, here we learn, here we teach, here we lecture, and here we tutor. Sometimes you teach your students and they feel they have a superior research. Here this morning, I also want you to educate me. If you have anything, any knowledge you feel or wish I should be aware of, please, 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 we are waiting very, very eagerly for you to impart that very knowledge. But we must pray. We must pray a psalm of David that Chukwukika Biama may abide with us. Part of this prayer I prayed on Wednesday, and I will continue to pray the same prayer today from Psalm 91. And I will pray in the language of heaven, if you don't mind. Onye okwu ya niile na-abịa na mmezu, onye na-adịghị agharịpụ ụmụ ya, onye si n'ebe ikpofu ahịhịa wee kpọlite nwa ogbenye, Chineke nna nke na-eme mma. Anyị na-arịọ gị ngọzi gị na ebere gị, amara gị na ọmịiko gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile, ebe ọbụla ha na-anọrọ n'ụwa niile, bụ agbụrụ gị bụ IPOB, ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra ka anyị onwe anyị na-enyefe gị n'aka. N'isi ụtụtụ a, ka amara gị na ebere gị, ịhụnanya gị, ọmịiko gị wee zuo oke n'ebe anyị nọ. N'ihi na ụwa niile na-etu anyị ụmụ Chineke, n'ihi na anyị bụ ndị gọziri agọzi, agbanyeghị ihe isi ike niile nke anyị onwe anyị na-agabiga na mgbede etu a, site na akpamahụhụ na atamahụhụ na ịkpa ahụ nke ndị iro n'ebe ụmụ gị nọ, site na mmehie nke anyị onwe anyị mere. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị mgbaghara mmehie n'isi ụtụtụ a, wee na-arịọ gị nna nke ebere dị ngọzi, ka ị wee nụrụ olu anyị, ka afọ anyị wee metụta gị n'obi, ka ude nke anyị na-asụ wee bịa n'iru gị nna nke igwe, ka ị wee zọpụta anyị n'aka ajọ ihe. N'ihi na ndị nọ na-ada ụbọchị niile, n'aka nri na aka ekpe ka ndị ga-etu a na-ada, bụ ndị okwu asị, bụ ndị na-amaghị bụ ndị onwe gị bụ Chineke nna, bụ ndị pụta ka ha wee mahịa anyị ihu, bụ ndị na-agbara ndị kwụrụ anyị odibo, bụ ndị kwenyere n'ihi akụrụba nke ụwa onye nwe m na Chineke nna, wee si n'eziokwu bụ okwu asị. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị onwe gị bụ onye bi n'ime eluigwe, gị onwe gị bụ onye nwe ndụ anyị, n'ihi na ikwewara anyị nkwa na o nweghị ihe ọjọọ ọbụla bụ nke ga-adakwasị anyị, na mkpagbu niile agaghị emetụta anyị n'ahụ, n'ihi na inyewo ndị mmụọ ozi gị iwu ka ha wee chebe anyị, ka ha wee chebe IPOB nna nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na ọba anụkwa ahụ ka anyị bụ onye ọbụla ibu n'iru gị nna nke igwe, kama ọ bụ ịma mma gị na ebere gị, nchekwa gị ka anyị na-arịọ n'ụbọchị nke taa, wee na-asị gị onye ime eluigwe, ka i wee bịa, ka i wee nọnye anyị, ka i wee nye anyị amamihe n'elu amamihe, ka i wee nye anyị ezi nghọta n'elu ezi nghọta, ka i wee nye anyị mmekọrịta nwanne na nwanne ịdị n'otu ọganihu, ịhụnanya, mmeso ọma gị ezi ebube dị ngọzi, ka ọ ga-abụ n'ikpete maazụ na ị ga-enye anyị Biafra n'ime afọ a. Ụwa niile ga-asụ ude n'ihi ya, ha ga-asị na amaghị n'otu aka Chineke nna nke igwe, kama anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụ gị ga-enwe ezi aṅụrị n'ime gị. Anyị ga-enwe ezi nghọta n'usoro nchọta ọnwa gị bụ Chineke nna nke igwe, sị ka anyị wee gbasoo ịhụ na alaeze gị bịara n'elu ụwa, ịhụ na ịhụnanya gị sachiri ihe niile bụ nke gị nwere ikere, ka wee na-arịọ gị nna nke ebere, ka olu iwe chala ebe anyị nọ, ka i wee duo anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume gị, ka i wee were aka nri nke ezi omume gị wee kwagide anyị, wee bulie anyị elu, ka ụwa niile wee hụ n'ezie n'ezie na ọ bụ anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị tụrụ ugo wee tee mmanụ n'isi, ka anyị wee nye aha nsọ ụtọ na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise. Mma mmadụ gị Chineke. We must proceed this very morning having handed over all that we are unto the loving embrace of the Most High. Our lines are going to be opened right now, and I will ask you, of course, to call us via Skype alone, if you can, and to participate in what we're about to do. The number to send your questions to or the number to call to ask your questions is +1. Is a US number, +1. This was the number I used in the USA when I was there. +1 512 955 2807. I repeat, +1, which is the code for USA, 512 955 2807. I am waiting for Mazi or former to try and get me the details of the Skype login details because of the time differential. He's in Australia, and Australia do not have the same time zone as we do in Biafra land. Very, very important. We are waiting, and as soon as he does it, I will be able to bring that to you. I want your questions this morning. No matter how hard it is, somebody is already calling. Let us see who is on the line. The caller on the phone, can you hear me? The caller on the phone, can you hear me?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What is your name?